Hi, everyone, and welcome to this session. First of all, I would like to thank the TRA Virtual Academy for having us today and for giving us the opportunity to be with you and to share our knowledge. Today, we will be seeing how you can make better ads with Facebook reporting because we know it's important to analyze and to optimize your ads after running them. My name is Rania, and I'm part of the Facebook small business team. That means that part of my job is to equip small businesses with the digital tools they need, especially in today's world. And in today's agenda, we will be seeing how you can align your business goal to your campaign objectives. And we will be seeing what are these campaign objectives and how you can make them work for your business goal. Then we will be having an overview of the ads reporting of the tool that you have in Ads Manager and how you can use it. We will be seeing how you can customize your reporting metrics based on your objectives and target cost per action. So we will be seeing how you can select this campaign, these reportings, these metrics, and how you can analyze them. And we will be seeing how what are the best practices that you need to apply when having your ads reporting. If you have any question, I will be available at the end of the session to answer them. So please note down every question you have, and I will be more than happy to answer to that. So let's get started with the first item, which is how you can align your business goal to your campaign objective. So, as I told you, establishing your goal is very important, and that's the very first step that you need to take when you create your campaign, when you create your ads, and it's very important for you to align your campaign objective to your business goal. And if you go on Ads Manager, and we have seen, already delivered some session on Ads Manager. If you're interested to deep dive more into that subject, the first step that you take on Ads Manager is to determine your goal. And you have different goals, different campaign objectives that you can choose. And it's very important to establish a goal or choose a goal that is aligned with with the objectives of your business. So first, you need to align your business goal with your campaign objective. Then you can create the campaign, and you can run your ad. Not always after running the ad, but I recommend also during running the ad, you can go on Ads Manager, access your results. You can customize, save, and schedule your reports to understand how your ads are performing. And as I told you, it's important to do this throughout the ad and not only at the end. And of course, based on these results and on the metrics that you are seeing and how your ad is running, you can make the optimizations that you need um, to make better ads and to optimize your ad performance. So this is like the steps that you need to take when you run ads, and this can be applied on all the ads that you are running on social media, not only on Facebook, but also like all the different ads that you are doing, because one crucial thing is to really see what's going on with your ad, analyze it, and optimize it to have better results. And we will see what are these optimizations that you can make to make these better results. So now you've created your campaign, your ad is running. So like, what are these actual steps that you need to take? So first, you need to connect your advertising objectives to your overall business goal. So you can have one overall business goal is it will be maybe to increase your sales, your online sales, and you can have different campaign objectives that you can work with to actually to achieve this objective. So you can start with maybe before achieving the sales, you can start with attracting customers and let them know about your business. Then you can maybe redirect these people to your website and then make them know that they can purchase items on your website. So that can be another campaign or another ad. And finally, you can run a conversion campaign where your objective is to actually make those sales. So it's um, it's key to keep in mind the customer journey and the marketing funnel that I will be explaining in detail, that your customer is taking. A customer is not like a person who see your ad does not become a customer in just like that. There is some key steps that they need to take. First, know about you, then consider you as a business, and then maybe convert as a customer. So that's why when running your ads, it's really important to kind of like run different campaign objectives and not go straight into the conversion, but build this path and this journey towards conversions. So that's exactly what I'm talking about, is the customer journey. So first, you need to make people aware about your business. That's like the first step of the customer journey, is the awareness. And that's the step where people discover about your business. And this is also where you can maybe grow the customer seed base that you have, or grow the base that know about your business. Once they know about your business, it's time to lead them from this awareness phase to the consideration. And this is where people or gets they start to think about you as a business. They can go to your website to look for more information. They can go to your Facebook page, to your Instagram profile to get those information. So these people, they know more about your business, and they can start considering you and start converting as customers. And this is where you take them to the last part of the funnel, which is the conversion phase. And this is where people actually convert from people who know about your business to customers. And the conversion is not only about purchases. So yes, purchases apply very well to business who have some items, some products to sell, but it can also apply to service-based businesses where you can encourage people to take some specific action, which can be sign up for a newsletter, or maybe book an appointment with your business. So you can like have different conversions here. And once again, like we will be seeing different type of conversions during this presentation. So it's key to really think about this customer journey. And if you start advertising on Facebook, I really recommend not to go directly into the conversion objectives, but to start driving awareness and consideration first to grow your seed before going into the conversion phase. And on Ads Manager, you see that the ads objectives are, there is a breakdown between these three phases. So each objective has its key success metrics. So we will be seeing what are these success metrics for each objective. So we will start with the awareness phase. On the awareness phase, we have two objectives that you can choose on Ads Manager. The first one is the brand awareness. And this is like the brand awareness is just to show people, to show your ad to people and make them maybe recall your ad. So that's why one of the success metric that we are that we are reviewing, that we are tracking for the brand awareness phase is the estimated ad recall lifts. And we kind of like measure this by showing your ad and then asking people if they remember about your brand, and we can see if this ad had actually an impact on the ad recall lifts. So you can see if people are associating something with your brand and if this ad was effective. The second objective that you can choose from the awareness phase is reach. And here you want to reach people and show them your ad based on like some frequency that you can create. So you can, let's say, you can create this ad and tell the system or tell the ads manager that you want people to see your ad at least twice every week. So that's possible with the reach objective. And one of the key success metric that we are following with this objective is the unique reach, because here you want to see how many unique people saw your ad. So that's why, like, the most important key success metric here is about the unique reach. And as you can see on the awareness phase, we are not talking about like clicks, we are not talking about purchases or conversions. We are really on the how you can make people aware about your business. So now let's move on to the consideration objectives and what are the KPIs that you need to follow within the consideration objective. So one of the objective that you can have is the traffic, and here you want to drive traffic to one specific destination. It can be your websites, it can be Messenger. It's really up to you to drive this traffic where you want. And here you can follow a number of KPIs, which is like the most basic one is the number of clicks to your websites. So that means the number of people who actually clicked on the ad and went to your websites. One also important metric to follow is the cost per click. So what was the cost of this click, and also the click-through rate. One other objective that you can have is the engagement, and the engagement can mean different things. So you can follow the post engagement. So that's similar to boosting a post. And the objective here is to have likes, to have shares. But you can also have the engagement where you want more page likes or more RSVPs or more answers to your events. So that's that's the different engagement that you can have from this objective. And here it really depends on the type of engagement that you have set up on your campaign objective. So you can have the number of clicks on your post, the number of likes, also the number of people who responded to your events if you are boosting or if you are promoting an event. The overall post engagement, when we talk about the overall post engagement here, we are talking not only about likes, but also about the reactions that you can have and the comments and sharings. And here again, two important metrics to follow are the cost per click and the click-through rates. One other consideration objective that you can have is the lead generation, and this is important and also effective to people who are in the B2B field and that are looking for generation for leads that are qualified. So here, well, the most obvious KPI or the most obvious metric to follow is the number of leads that you are getting. Also, maybe if you are leading them to your website, the number of clicks to your websites, and the cost per the cost per lead. If we go into the last part of the funnel, and if we go on the conversion, two of the objectives that you can have on the conversion phase are the sales or the store visits. So here on the sales, you can follow the cost per purchases or the purchase conversion value. And so here we are talking about products, but you can also follow conversions if you are a service company, and here maybe you will follow like the cost per booking if you expect people to book your service. And one other objective that you can set up is the store visits if your store is open, obviously. And here you can follow the number of foot traffic customers and the cost per acquisition. But one important thing to note here is that you will have to connect your ads manager to an offline tracker, and you will have to maybe have a CRM that you are connecting to ads manager to track this number of people who visit your store. So it's not only on ads manager, you need to make this connection between the offline conversions that can be on your CRM or that can be on an Excel file and ads manager. So that's basically the most important success metrics that you can have, and we will see how you can have them directly on the tool. You can also have like different other success metrics. It's not all of them that you have seen on the screen. So now let's see the reporting, or how you can access the ads reporting. As I told you, it's to access your ads reporting, you have to go on Ads Manager, and this is like the one place to go when you run ads. This is where you configure when you set up your ads, and this is also where you wanna have the results that you are getting. So on Ads Manager, this is like the first view that you get when you go on Ads Manager. So you have here, as you can see, the list of all the campaigns that you are running, and you have different different metrics here, and you can really follow campaign per campaign what are the results that you are getting. We will see which column, like the signification of each column. So, but before that, I want to explain like something very important in Ads Manager is that like the different levels that you have on your ad campaign. So when you access your results, that you can access them at the level of your accounts. So this is a high level view of all the campaigns that are running on your accounts. And you can really have this overview at one glance of all the results that you are getting from your ads. Then we have the campaign ad level, and this is where you set up your advertising objective, and you can have like all the metrics of your campaign. On your campaign, you can have different ad sets. So that means that in one campaign, you can have like 2 or 3 different ad sets. And on the ad set level, you can follow the results at this very specific level. And you also have the ads, which are the like the creative visuals that you are using on your ad sets. This if you set up or if you configure your campaign, it's really straightforward. You start with your campaign, then you go on your ad sets, and then you go on your ads. So I really encourage you to go on Ads Manager, or to maybe check the previous session on Ads Manager to have a better idea on the campaign, the ad sets, and on the ads, because today we will be more focusing on the results on these different levels. So the first thing you can have is the account overview, and this is like all of the metrics that are related to your different campaigns that you can have at one glance, and you can have some like some results, such as, sorry, I'm gonna up. So yeah, you can have some results such as like the different, if you have a website, you can have the website purchases that you had. You can have like the overall reach. And remember, when we talk about reach, this is the unique persons or the unique views that you got. You can also have the amount spent on all of your campaign of all of your campaigns. So this is like um, the final amount spent that you got, and the impressions, which are different to the reach. So when we are talking about reach, we are talking about unique person, and the impressions is the number of the number of times that your ad has been shown to different people. So impressions can be like you can show an ad twice, three times to people, and then it will count as two impressions at three impressions, even if it's the same person seeing the ad. Whereas if we are talking about reach, this is the unique views and the unique people that you are targeting. So that's the difference between reach and impressions, and it's normal, and yeah, it's a normal thing to have more impressions than reach, because we tend to show your ad to more than once to the same people. Here at one glance, you can also have like the different campaigns that you are having, depending or grouped by objective. So you can see here that that on these accounts we have run 8 campaigns on the conversions objective, 1 video views, and 5 campaigns on traffic. And you can see like um, the trends on the time. So you can see if you are getting more views, less views, better results, and you can have this very quickly at one glance. On the campaign level, this is more specific, so you are going more into details of your campaign. So you can have, for each campaign, where we can show you the bid strategy that you used. It can be different from a campaign to another. And one of the things that you can do is that if you choose 2 different bid campaigns, you can compare the results that you are getting from the 2 different bid campaigns. So you can learn for future campaigns. You can see the budget that have been spent for each campaign, the results that you are getting, and on the results that you are getting, they are different from one campaign objective to the others. So you can have link clicks, you can have purchases, you can have landing page views. It's really depending on the campaign that you on the objective that you have set up. The reach we already spoke about is the unique people or the unique viewers of your ad. The impressions is the number of times that you ad was shown. And you also have like the cost per results directly on the ads manager. One thing you can do is to view the charts for each of your campaign. If you click on view charts, this is what you will see. So you will see the performance. So that means the results that you are getting throughout your campaign. You can also see here in green the cost per results. You can have the breakdown of the demographics of people who have seen your ads. So that means that you can have their age and their gender, and also the placements where people have seen your ads. So on the placement, you can just as a reminder, people, when you run an ad on Facebook, people can see your ad on Facebook, on Instagram, also on Messenger if your campaign objective allows it. And people can also see your ad on Audience Network. And Audience Network is a collection of mobile apps or mobile websites where people can see your ad, even though it's not directly Facebook, Instagram, or Messenger. So people can maybe play on a mobile app and see your Facebook ad on it. So Audience Network allows you to reach people outside of the family of apps and services of Facebook. So that's on the campaign level. On the ad set level, you will have also the same success metrics that we have seen. And same also on the ad level, you can see, you can really have this this precision and this level of precision on different levels. If you are running like a campaign on video views, one of the metrics that you want to follow is the length of engagement. So let's say that you are running a campaign or an ad with 15-second video. You want to see how many seconds or how much seconds did the person see your ad. So the length of engagement will allow you to kind of like understand if people who saw your video actually got the message and actually understand what your video is about. And just one recommendation also from our end is, if you are running a video ads, then keep your video short. Do not exceed 15 seconds, because after 15 seconds, we see the engagement drops a lot. So keep it short, keep it simple, and also like give all your messages at the beginning of your video, so people who see your only the beginning of your video can also understand what is it about. You can also follow the number of video views, which is one classic metric to follow. If you are having an app and if you are running a campaign in order for people to download your app or to use your app, so the metrics that you can follow is the app installs. And this is like one thing that you can have directly on Ads Manager. You can also, if you are having an app maybe for your e-commerce website, you can follow the in-app purchases. One recommendation or one additional recommendation, especially if you have a website, is really to set up the Facebook Pixel. And the Facebook Pixel is just a piece of code that will go on the back end of your websites, and that will allow Facebook to understand what are the different behaviors that are happening on your websites. So we can really follow and we can really track conversions metrics associated with different behaviors. So we can see how many people went to your website after viewing your ad. And we can track even more than that. We can track really the specific behaviors. We can see how many people view your products, if people added items to their carts, if people abandon their carts, and we can really track this different kind of behaviors. And it will allow the Facebook pixel will allow our system to deliver the ads that you are running in a more smooth way. And you can choose to target people who went to your website and who abandoned their cart. You can choose to target people who went already to your website and who made purchases. So by setting up the Facebook pixel, you will really optimize your ads. And once again, we already had a session dedicated to pixel with the on the TRA virtual academy. So I really encourage you to go and check the session on Facebook Pixel if you want to have more information to that. We have seen the video views metrics. So now let's go at the video views and the apps metrics. So now let's go into conversion metrics. As I told you, the conversions can be related to product and service companies. It's not only about products. So you can track the number of sales that you are doing, the number of appointments that are booked on your website, but you can also follow the lead forms, like if you are trying to generate lead, so you can track the lead forms that people are filling, the subscriptions that you are getting, the sign up to your newsletter. So all of these are conversions metrics that you can follow. And here again, if you have an app and you want to go beyond just app installs, you can track the gameplays if you have if you have a game app, the installments and the in-app activities such as purchases in your app. Keep in mind the customer journey that we were talking about at the beginning of the session. So when talking about your when following your journey or your customer journeys, keep in mind that first on the awareness, you are looking for impressions and people seeing your ad, but not on specific actions. It's only about impressions and only about reach. Then into the consideration phase, here you will be tracking more of the clicks and the actions that are such as visits on your websites, clicks on your website. And on the conversion, here you are tracking not only clicks, because clicks are not important anymore for you. You will have to track the sales and the signups that you are getting. So that means the specific actions that are related to conversion. So once you run your campaign, you want to reflect on few questions. So first of all is what did my ad look like? Why we are reflecting on this? Because we know that it's like if you set up your campaign, if you choose the right targeting, if you have the budget, that's not enough. You need to have the right creative also, because we know that today, like people have a lot of content out there. There is a lot of content to consume. So your creative really needs to stand out and really needs to attract the customer. So if your campaign is not running as smoothly, then maybe you need to change your creative. And if it's running really good, then it means that, well, your targeting is fine, your budget is fine, but also your creative is good. So that means that you have a good engagement with your creative. Who was the audience for my ad? So that's the targeting. And that means that your targeting is really important. The people who see your ad, you can choose them, and you have like different options for choosing that on Ads Manager. Once again, I recommend you to go on the Ads Manager course to see what are these different options of choosing your audience. You can also reflect on how long did I run my campaign, because like one of the questions that I am getting a lot is like, how long should I run my campaign? Like, does it have to be weeks? Does it have to be months? And here, like, it's really depending on the type of business that you are, also on the budget that you are spending on your campaigns. So my recommendation is to run your campaign for at least few days. Like, if you are running an ad for 2 days, it's not enough. And really, like, you can make some tests and run your campaign for a week, extend it if it's running well. So yeah, like, run your campaign for at least few days. And like, the last part and the last question you can ask yourself is, what was the spend of my campaign? How was my budget spent? Did I spend all of my budget? Because as you may know, if you are already running ads on Facebook, your campaign may not be spent because there is not enough audience for us to show your ad. So if you see that your budget is not spent, maybe you need to go on your audience, change it. Maybe you need to go on your creative changes. So all of these questions are linked, and like, you really need to reflect on each part of your ads. So once you reflect on your question, on these questions, you need to evaluate the results that you are getting. Create similar campaigns if you are running successful campaigns. Change the things that are not working on your campaigns, that are not running really well. So as I told you, once you set up your campaign, you always need to go review your results and act accordingly to the results that you are getting. So now we will see how you can analyze these results and how you can like, download reportings, have all of this from Ads Manager. So on Ads Manager, like, one thing you can do is adjust the time frames. So really, you can go on there, select the time frame that you want. It can be a specific time frame, it can be a month, it could be 2 months. And one thing that you can do, that I'm pointing here, is that you can compare two time frames, because you can run maybe the same campaign but on different times, and the results can be different. So if you run the same campaign maybe during the Black Friday, then you won't have the same results as a different time frame, just because on Black Friday there are a lot of people who are running ads and the competition is higher. So you can really compare the time frames and the results that you are getting from two different periods of time. You can customize, and you can have like this data visualization. So you can have it here on the campaign. You can choose the breakdown that you want to have for your data visualization. So you can have the breakout, sorry, by time. You can choose days, weeks, or months. You can also have this data visualized by delivery. So how are your ads delivered, and also per action that customers are taking when seeing your ads. You can completely custom the columns. So what I showed you before is the like the results that we are showing by default for all of the advertisers, but you can also choose to custom the columns and add some columns if you have, like, if you are running only videos ads. You can add the video engagement. You can have like maybe the offline conversions if you are running stores visits. And remember that each time you can change all of this, and you can custom based on your needs. You can export your reports. So if you click on export, you can choose the format that you want to export your results. One thing also to know is that you cannot export the graphs, so you will be only having the raw data. You can also create custom reports and choose the different columns that you wanna track and different campaigns that you wanna track. And here again, you can have another way of sharing your reports. So either you download the reports, or you can also share a link, and people can see and access to these results. We will be finishing with the best practices that you have to take when accessing all of these results and when reviewing your results. So the first thing is to really focus on your goal setting. And this is like before creating your campaign, before setting up your ad, you need to have like clear goal with actionable success metrics. So clear goal can be like, I want to increase by 10% the number of visits that I have on my website. And by having this clear goal, which we have like normally we say it's SMART, specific, measurable, actionable, like we can realize it and it's time bound. So with this SMART goal, you can really see if you are achieving your goal or no. Let our system learn. So you can have like different options to test and learn, and to like one of the recommendation that we have is not to run the same the same ad and the same creative, but to have like different ad sets and to optimize based on the performance. And then the one thing to focus a lot on is the ad creatives. And one recommendation from our end is to create at least 2 different ad creatives to test different copy and text. You can compare the results that you are getting from one picture to another, from one picture to another video, and this, like, you create only one campaign, 2 different ads, and it will be testing the system, or ads manager will be testing that for you. So the key takeaways for our session before I go and take the questions that we got. So as I told you, it's really important to align your business goals to your advertising objectives and to have like clear and measurable business goals. To monitor your campaign throughout your ad delivery and after your ad delivery, and to refine based on the performance that you are getting. Follow the success metrics and the data that are important to your business. If you have a website, you can add the Facebook pixel in order to get like all the advanced functionality and the insights that you cannot have if you don't have the Facebook pixel. And if you need any more information about all of like the ads manager pixel, you can go on Facebook Blueprint. It's our free e-learning website where you can have a lot of different courses based on your level of expertise on Facebook. So it's free. You have like different learning courses on Facebook, on Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp. So please check out Facebook Blueprint if you have any more questions, if you need any more details on what we've covered today. So now I think we can go into the questions. Thanks a lot for your attentions, and I'll be taking the questions from the crowd. So the first question is how to do a Facebook campaign reporting. So everything is done on Ads Manager. So Ads Manager is really the place to go if you want to create your campaigns and if you want to follow precisely your results. So when you go on Ads Manager, the first thing you can do is to create your campaigns, create your like choose your audience, your budget, the creatives that you will be using. And once your campaign is running, at at any time you can access these results and you can track this campaign these results. And from the Ads Manager you can download all the campaign reportings that you have. The second question that we have is, I want to create reports that will help me to analyze my campaign. So here again, based on your campaign, you will need to follow some key success metrics. It will depend on the business objective that you have set up. So if you are doing an awareness campaign, that follow the success metrics that are around reach, that are around impressions. If you are doing consideration campaign, then build the reporting based on success metrics such as cost per click, the number of clicks that you are having, and like the number of signups that you are having. And if you are doing conversions, that here you can follow like the conversion success metrics that you have, such as purchases, the number of leads that you are getting. It really depends on the objectives that you have set up. And I encourage you to go when you create your campaign. You will need to align and maybe take a pen, a paper, and write down what you want to follow when you create your campaign and when you set up your advertising goal. If you have any more question, I'm still available for that. So I will be waiting for more questions to come if there are some. So there is one question about what are the objectives and success metrics. So it's two different things. The objective is like, what is your goal when setting up your campaign or when setting up your ad? So the objective can be, as we've seen, can be reach. The objective can be traffic to your website, can be conversion, can be purchases. So that's like the objective that you set up on your campaign when you create your ad. The success metrics are what are the key performance or the KPIs that you are following to see if you have achieved your objectives or no. So the success metrics are like these indicators that will allow you to understand if you have reached your objectives, if you are doing well with your ad. So it's really two different things, and based on the objective that you have, you can have like different success metrics. So yeah, please don't hesitate to ask additional question if you have some. And as I told you, like if you need more clarification or if you need maybe more time to understand one of the steps of Ads Manager, I really recommend you to go on Facebook Blueprints and really take the course at your own level and at your own path, because in 1 hour in 45 minutes we cannot go through everything. So that's why I encourage you to go on Facebook Blueprints if you need like more clarification, or maybe just like take the time to really understand more about Ads Manager. All right, I think we covered all of the questions. Thanks a lot for your participation, for your questions. Thank you for staying with us until the end. And thanks again to the TRA Virtual Academy for having us today and for giving us the opportunity to talk to you more about Facebook and its tools. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.